glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find...
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I should investigate.
Levioso, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Confringo. Levioso, Incendio, Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso, Incendio, Expelliarmus.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Levioso, Incendio, Confringo, Expelliarmus. Levioso, Incendio. Expelliarmus!
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Such arrogance. Who said how nice and crumpled you are?
Confringo!
Someone there. Will suffer.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo!
I won't rest until you will regret coming here.
Levioso!
Do you think this is fun?
Incendio!
Your art isn't in this at all.
Confringo! Levioso!
No!
Incendio! Confringo!
I
Expelliarmus!
won't rest. Just here. Let's get this over with.
Incendio! Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
One camp down, one more to go.
Such arrogance. Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts.
Levioso!
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
From the town! What an unfortunate disappointment!
Levioso!
An utterly pitiful display! That's the student who uses strange magic.
Leviosa! Incendio! Confringo! Potato!
Is that the best you can do?
How nice of you.
Leviosa!
One less human to worry about. Don't have
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You wanted away with that.
Leviosa!
Hurt me!
Incendio! Confringo!
Revenge or death. What do you think?
Leviosa!
That was pitiful.
Protego! Leviosa! Incendio!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Student defeated our encampment in the tower.
Protego! Leviosa!
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking? Oh, thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of... Oh, I do hope my brother is all right. Thank you for passing. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Badolf? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Badolf? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Badolf! My dear, dear brother!
Come now. Do slow down and listen to my
Who lived here, I wonder? I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Mentioned our uncle's camp may be near Prop. It's the river. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
What have we here? Another human? One there.
Levio! Protego! Levioso!
Stop! I'm afraid you
Confringo! Stop! Expelliarmus!
How childish! You're really not very good at this, are you?
Protego! Levioso! Incendio!
Enough of this.
Ranrock's loyalists.
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground!
Incendio!
Not quite.
Levioso!
Put me down!
Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Pity!
Now to find out what happened here. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
someone messing about. It's worth a look.
Come on.
Potato!
Oh, the anticipation.
Levioso.
That's just
This isn't a fair fight.
Confringo.
Confringo!
You're a slippery little
Incendio.
Reducto!
Incendio.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Incendio.
This looks intriguing.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Levioso. Incendio.
I'm scared of heights!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Don't try. What have you done?
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No. Is somebody there? Hello?
Off on another adventure, are we?
What do we have here?
You're not patrol so long, I'm hearing things. Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Levioso! Pitiful! Predictor! Stupefy! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Goodness. Not a party to it. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Levioso!
Do you think this is funny?
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You won't stop me. A ladder. That's what I need. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
What was that? I feel as though I'm...
Levioso!
It's the student from the town!
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
I will make you.
Levioso! Incendio! Levioso!
No! Release me!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? You are terribly up there. Surely you can see that.
is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Levioso!
You call that spellcasting?
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What went on here, I wonder? Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. What will we find in here?
Someone's here. I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Levioso!
Hurt me!
Incendio! Confringo!
I won't rest.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
You've been paying attention to the defeated our encampment in our tower.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Never seen a wizard
Protego! Stupefy!
That sneaky
Levioso!
What an
Incendio!
unfortunate disappointment!
Confringo! No! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Levioso! Incendio!
Think you're clever, don't you?
Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Pathetic.
Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Not quite.
Incendio.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Levioso.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Why have you not run away?
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest
Protego.
until you're dead.
Levioso.
You don't know who
Incendio.
you're
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Who do you think
Incendio. Levioso!
Are you quite
Stupefy! Levioso!
I will
Incendio!
have no
Confringo!
I will avenge your death.
Levioso! Incendio!
Boiler door. How to open it? I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be gone.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Levioso!
Why don't you come up here and...
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Revelio!
He'll learn it.
Levioso!
After being locked away, you can count on
Incendio!
that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
Levioso! Confringo! Incendio!
Following orders.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Who's there?
Levioso!
Hurt me!
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead. I will make you pay. One less human. Come in here.
Levioso!
Put me down!
Incendio!
I won't rest till you're dead.
Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Truly. You're making this too easy.
Levioso!
This me.
Incendio!
No! I will make you pay.
Protego!
I've been fighting. You gave me no choice.
One way or another,
Levioso!
get what we're owed.
Incendio!
As if you could best the likes of me. I won't rest till you're dead.
Levioso!
Good.
Incendio!
Better. You are postponing the inevitable.
Ranrock won't be stopped!
Confringo!
I will make you pay. I'm a goblin, not a toy. Ouch.
Incendio!
Oh, little known how nice it is. Such arrogance.
You won't survive this, my young friend!
Levioso! Incendio!
That's meant for me.
If only Ranrock were here to
Incendio! Confringo!
I will make you pay.
Levioso!
Do you think this is fussy? That's your best.
Confringo!
Till your spells glance off of me.
Expelliarmus!
You're not even trying! You won't get away with that. You won't get to stop me.
Protego! Stupid! Levioso!
It's my hand.
Incendio. Confringo.
Can't handle a little impressed.
Levioso.
Who do you think you are?
Incendio.
Human.
Confringo.
Fireback, what is a punch? One less cue.
Levioso.
You
Incendio.
go.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Taste goblin silver.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You are terribly out there.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Easily diverted.
Levioso. Incendio.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Levioso.
I'll kill you when I get down
Incendio.
to it.
Expelliarmus. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. How did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
For a bacon and mushroom stew.
could get my hands on space for that student.
Deke!
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Revelio! Revelio. here.